Today's game is none other than Sega's Sonic Adventure, which was released as a launch title for the Dreamcast in 1998. It is the Blue Blur's first fully three-dimensional outing. It comes complete with a jamming soundtrack and many cutscenes.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Indeed it is. And what is happening, in fact, is the story follows 6 characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big the Cat, who is a newcomer, and also E102 Gamma, which is like a robot character. And they are tasked with collecting 7 Chaos Emeralds and stopping Dr. Robotnik, who is called Robotnik in this game, from unleashing this monster called Chaos, which is some kind of ancient evil. So we've been introduced to our main enemy, and the local police seem to be having trouble subduing our enemy here. I think this borrows quite heavily from The Matrix, which came out around the same year. The voice acting is about as bad as you'd expect for 1999, but Sonic seems quite pumped up about it. Check out Sonic's stance there. Waving hands. Very stylish. Disco stew. So we start the game with a boss battle. I've got to say, the music is awesome. And it follows the same concept as previous Sonic games. Bounce on the monster's head, in this case 3 times, and you're done.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time!
And there you have it, that's the end of the first boss. Whilst playing through that, I noticed a lot of J.J. Abrams-esque lens flare. So obviously we know where J.J. Abrams got his film directing style from.
Come on, you big drip! Where you going?
So Chaos is going down the sewers, where he's going to meet Pennywise the Clown, and they will float together. And we're about to be introduced to the main arch nemesis of the franchise. Almost like a scene from Batman, we rise to the top of a building to find Dr. Robotnik observing.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Jim Carrey. I've got to say, the soundtrack is just awesome. Like, especially for 1999. Not many games were having studio recorded instruments playing.
What?
He says before we get the worst soundtrack of the game.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
This scene confuses me tremendously. Sonic has just watched his friend crash a plane.
Now, what am I gonna do with you?
He doesn't sound remotely concerned about him. Oh well. So here we go, this is our first proper level, Emerald Coast, Stage 1. Rescue Tails. Now, as I've alluded to, this came out in 1999, and back then, I had just got a Nintendo 64. I would have been playing games like Super Mario 64, and possibly by then, Banjo-Kazooie. Now, I hate to say it, but this is leagues ahead technically. Perhaps not in gameplay, but in terms of visuals, in terms of sound, in terms of graphics by a very long way. In terms of frame rate, this is a very fast game. It's just infinitely technically superior. But that said, it didn't enjoy the same commercial success. So I'm about to accidentally trigger a very annoying glitch in this game. As you notice, I've jumped over a couple of barriers by accident, and yeah, I've just fallen off of one of the pontoons there, and because I missed those barriers, I've got to start further back. And that part of the game, you don't actually have control over the character. It's almost like a real-time event. But it doesn't take me long to catch back up. I think they really missed a trick not inviting Jaleel White to reprise his role as Sonic in this game. I think he has the definitive voice for the character and for the franchise, and I think it was a missed opportunity. It can't have been that expensive. Oh, that was a good save there. And we're now to the second half of the level. You're going to notice I accidentally discover a secret passageway. Completely by accident, there was no skill involved. I was trying to grab the speed up there, didn't quite get it. I noticed there was a cave at the top. I thought, why not? Oh, there you go, and a bonus life as well. So this game really does reward you for going on adventures. The clue is in the title of the game. I've got to say, I am very tempted to continue playing this. This is much better than I thought it was going to be. It's actually been quite fun to play through. I've always been hostile towards this game, I think because of this sort of preconceived prejudice against the franchise as soon as I'd got a Nintendo 64. But it really is actually quite fun. And we're almost at the end of the level. This is really cheap to pick up. You can find it on Steam, you can find it on most consoles. It's been ported a million times. But is this game worth buying? Yeah, I would say so, if you can find it cheap on a sale. So I'll leave the final words to the Blue Blur himself. Sonic, what's this game like?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I would agree with that.